When we steward the things of our heart correctly, it becomes less about distancing myself from people who are a problem because they bother me. And it becomes more about I've been stewarding my heart. So what they're doing isn't getting to me like it used to. It's not bothering me anymore. And it puts me in a position to be able to minister to them and love them instead of getting annoyed by them and distance myself from them. I want to read Ephesians 4, or forgive me, Proverbs 4:23, one of my favorite verses in the Bible, rightfully so. There's so much in this tiny little verse that it's amazing. And I read a bunch of different translations of it this morning, and this is the translation that I thought was the best, is the Passion Translation. It says, so above all, so everything else that's going on, above that, above that, guard the affections of your heart. Guard the emotions stirring up. Guard the anxieties. Guard what you care about. Guard what's bothered. These things that come up become indicators. Something's going on in my heart. I need to keep it. Part of the definition in the Hebrew: keep, guard, watch. That's the definition of the word: to keep, guard, or watch, to guard over it, and to make sure that lies and poison, spiritual poison like resentment, unforgiveness, jealousy, bitterness, these different things don't creep in and plant a seed, because I'm watching over what's going on in there. Above all, guard the affections of your heart, for they affect all that you are. That's really big language there. Above all, name something in your life above that. For they affect all. That's everything that you are. How it is we guard the affections of our heart is going to determine how you deal with everything in life. Pay attention to the welfare of your innermost being. Pay attention to what's going on inside of you. Pay attention. Be aware. Am I lacking patience right now? Am I easily annoyed right now? Am I partnering with fear right now? When we pay attention to that, it gives us indicators as to what it is we need to pray about, process, and get rid of. For from there flows the wellspring of life. Everything in life flows from our heart. Out of the heart, the mouth speaks. Everything in our life comes from the place of how healthy is our heart. That's why you can get two different people, right? They get hit with a challenge. One sees it as an opportunity, the other sees it as devastation. It crumbles them. This person, it empowers them and becomes their invitation to upgrade. It's because how they've been stewarding their heart and how they're seen. And this is his good way to look at it too. Look, you have sight and you have vision. Okay. You have sight, your eyeballs, you can see what's in front of you naturally. You're driving, just the sight that we see everything in front of us with. And then you have vision. Vision is the filter through which you process everything you're going through, looking at, experiencing. And when that filter, our heart, is in a good place and we've been stewarding it, challenges that come at us begin to look like opportunities, not devastation that crushes us. Let me give you just a couple of things. I'm not saying this is the end all be all, but 2, 3 things that would be a great benefit in guarding your heart and stewarding the things of your heart. One is journaling every day. Been doing it for 15 years, not going to stop. You can just go read secular research on the health benefits that people have that journal daily. Health, their blood pressure's lower, their immune system's higher, sleep better, better relationships, fewer heart problems, better memory. That's just the secular study of the results of people who do it consistently. Now you add in Holy Spirit to it and you start journaling and wisdom, processing the things that are going in your heart. What it does is it takes you out of the immediate, the chaos, the stress you're going through, anxiety, whatever it is you're dealing with, and it sucks you up here and gives you a bird's eye view, and you get a completely different perspective. Instead of being all tangled up with it, now you look at it as how God is going to empower you to overcome it. Journaling will change your life if you implement the discipline of it on a daily basis. Another really good one is asking the why question. Sitting down with God and asking why. Why is this bothering me? Why is this person freaking out on me? They barely know. What's bothering them has nothing to do with me. So why they, and you begin to ask the why question, and it'll boost your emotional intelligence. You begin to ask the why question. It'll boost your Holy Spirit IQ because you're beginning to see the whole situation different. Instead of just being locked into maybe the fear, the stress, or the anxiety of it, now you're asking the why question. You begin to get answers as to what's going on, what's driving that person. Why is this person so mad right now, God? If you've been guarding the things of your heart, you know it has absolutely nothing to do with you. So what's the point of getting offended? And then secondly, Holy Spirit starts to give you word of knowledge. It starts to give you insight into their life about stress, like amazing, like crazy things they're facing with family and finances and like all these struggles they're going through. And now, because I've been stewarding things in my heart, I can actually be used by the Lord to love them instead of being annoyed and creating more division with them. The other one's a very simple one. It's just prayer. The more that we see prayer as a delightful discipline, and the more we exercise it on a daily basis, the more that we are enjoying conversation with the one who has all the answers and all the insight. You know, if God has all the answers and all the insight and ability that He can empower me with for me to steward my heart, which He does, and extra enough for everybody. If He does, well, then it would behoove me to learn how to have good conversations with Him, and it would benefit me to stay close and process things with Him and talk about what's going on with me, ask about other people, pray for other people, pray about this, just talk to Him about simple things, about like just the consistent ongoing praying without ceasing is going to grant us a great Holy Spirit IQ and emotional intelligence, and just Holy Spirit common sense to be able to process things and take a step back and not let our emotions tangle us in knots, and instead be able to take a step back and see what's really going on and be able to be used by God to help people no matter what is coming against us or what we are going through or they are going through. So I pray some of this helps you. We learn this discipline and how to use it on a daily basis. It will completely transform your life and will radically boost your emotional intelligence.